Gunfire exploded. Smoke covered the field. Some Minutemen fell, but others fired back. The British pushed on to Concord, where even more colonists met them at the North Bridge. By the end of the day, the British were forced to retreat back to Boston under constant fire from angry colonists. The American Revolution had begun. After Lexington and Concord, the colonies understood there was no turning back. People from faraway towns grabbed their rifles and marched toward Massachusetts. They surrounded Boston, trapping the British inside the city. Tension grew as both sides prepared for a major battle. In June 1775, the colonists learned the British plan to take the high hills around Boston. Whoever controlled the hills could control the whole city. The colonists moved fast, building dirt walls and defenses on Breed's Hill, near Bunker Hill. They walked through the night, using shovels and pickaxes, knowing the British would attack at dawn. When the sun rose on June 17th, red-coated soldiers marched toward the hill in perfect lines. Drums echoed. Muskets glowed in the light. The colonists waited silently behind their dirt walls. Many were scared, but they stood firm. Their leader told them, "Don't fire until you see the whites of their eyes," because they had little gunpowder. British soldiers charged up the hill again and again. Each time, the colonists fired at the very last moment, forcing the British back. The ground shook with explosions. Smoke hung thick in the air. On the third attack, the colonists finally ran out of ammunition. The British captured the hill, but at a terrible cost. Hundreds of their soldiers had fallen. The colonists lost the hill, but their bravery shocked the world. They proved they could fight. They proved they would not back down. As the battles in Massachusetts continued, leaders from all the colonies gathered again in Philadelphia. It was May 1775, and the Second Continental Congress had begun. The air inside the meeting hall was thick with worry, hope, and determination. They knew they were now in a real war, but they had no official army. Someone had to take charge. The men discussed names, but one stood out above the rest: George Washington of Virginia. Tall, calm, disciplined, and experienced from earlier wars, Washington was respected everywhere. When the Congress chose him as commander-in-chief of the new Continental Army, he accepted humbly, saying he hoped he was worthy of the task. Washington rode to Massachusetts to take command. He found soldiers with brave hearts but little training. Some had no uniforms, some had no bayonets, and many lacked powder.